Hi, Kelly here from Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta, and today I've got a 2019 Sequoia Platinum to show you. So this being Toyota's largest SUV, comes with a jam-packed full of features. This is one of the long-running nameplates. An amazing ride. If you've never driven one, definitely worth taking a ride in these things. The Sequoia Platinums especially, and part of that reason is it does come with air ride suspension. Let me see if I can get that underneath there for you. So full air ride suspension in this guy that is adjustable. One of the nice things is if you are towing with this guy, it does tow a decent amount of weight. I think you're 8,000 pounds of this guy, so you can pull quite a bit. And with that air ride suspension, it's going to hold the trailer level for you. Again, overall, super clean truck. Under 7,000 kilometers on this unit, so it is a premium used vehicle. This thing has hardly been driven, right down to the tires. Still have the nubbins on them. 20-inch rims on there, and again you can see the chrome little accents all the way through on the Platinum. Fresh windshield clean, no cracks or anything like that. You'll notice the LEDs in this guy. It's one of the upgrades for this year. Better looking front end. Now this is a 5.7 liter V8, sorry. This is the same engine that's in the Tundra. Lots of power for this guy. So this does have the radar adaptive cruise control. So that's that guy right there. What that's looking for is the cars in front, making sure that you stay at a certain distance. You can adjust that and how far you want it to stay. Up front, you do have a lane departure trace assist right there for you, and that's essentially going to keep you in the center of the road. It's going to give you an audible sound if you start wandering. And it's also looking for people, animals, and silhouettes of things like that will take you to a dead stop if it deems you're not going to get there. So along with the air ride suspension, one of the things that makes this thing drive dramatically different than you think it would be is how actually short this thing is. This is based off of, if you can see it, where is it? Right here. If you cut this off like that, it's a short box, single cab Tundra. They don't make those anymore, but it is a really short little truck when you actually see them. And this has got a nice little wheelbase. So if you turn this thing in a parking lot, even though it's a big wide vehicle, it's actually extremely easy to drive. I'll jump into the back, show you a couple of the features that I like. First off, you're gonna have hitch and wiring built right in. So your hitch with a seal on there for you. You got your 4-pin and your 7-pin right there. And then one of the things that's just, I've always liked about Toyota is that rear full window comes down. With the key, plug it in right there. I can roll that down. I've got animals, or heck, if I just want to breeze through, I want to go to the sunroof, open that up and open this back up. You'll get an amazing breeze through the vehicle rather than keeping the side windows up. So I'll pop this back up again. One of the weird little features that I like is that you do have automatic tailgate, but I can manually use it. So I can just grab it. If I unlock it first, we'll edit that out. So I unlock the vehicle. I can just wing it open, do what I need to do, press the button on the key, or press the button right there to shut it. But you'll appreciate it when I shut this thing, how slow that actually is. So it does have tie downs throughout. So if you want to strap things into this guy, there's tie downs all over the place. You also have hooks for grocery bags, and this is your tonneau cover, which is right there. And again, these back seats in the rear that you can see are folded down right now are electronic, so you can just press those buttons and open it up. And if you'll notice, that's one speaker there. There's 2 more speakers back there, another speaker over here, and a speaker right there. So you've got a number of speakers in this guy. This is the upgraded JBL stereo, one of my favorite features in these guys for sure. Now I'll press that button and show you how slow this is. There we go. So that's a really nice feature, just to be able to open it, throw it in there, press the button, and walk inside. On the inside, I'll show you a few of the things. So first off, again, a really nice 2-tone interior. This is the saddle interior. So again, nice. I don't know if it's coming through across well, but it is a nice bronze interior. You do have the sunshades built in. Again, more speakers for this guy. And then a nice wood grain as well, power in the back. These seats do fold down, so I can press this button. I'll try it with one hand, and then I can fold this guy over. This thing will fold like this, all the way over and give you a huge storage space inside. I'll zoom back and let you see that. You'll notice on this side as well, rather than having to go around the back, I can raise the seats from here as well. So they give you 2 buttons in the back and right there. Now I'll try and do this. Pop back, lift it back up. In these guys, you're gonna have child seat anchors. The triple one is on the back, plus the 2 up front. The seats do come heated. These rear ones are heated with cup holders right there. In the center, you have your DVD plug-ins for your Xbox or something like that you want to plug into this guy. You do have a regular plug-in there as well. Climate control for the back seats. And if you do have plug-ins rather than the Bluetooth that comes with you, headphones, you can adjust them right here. And another set of cup holders here as well. The Sequoia comes with a glove box right there. Those are your headphones for the stereo. And then if I reach in behind, I've got another platform. This will fold completely open. And then underneath here, I can pretty much fit a basketball into that guy, which is a nice space to store the things you don't often get to. Up top here, I do have the Blu-ray DVD player. And again, I can put that through the rear sound or the headphones, whatever you prefer. In the drivers, you're gonna have audio, or not audio, sorry, I'm reading the thing down there. You're gonna have automatic fronts, and then power rear, power locks, memory seats, so set 1 and 2, so depending on driver 1 and 2, you can set the seats, the audio, the mirrors, the whole works. Little storage cubby here. And then again, big storage space underneath there for lots of things. This is gonna have a few different features for the power seats. This is gonna be your lumbar, and then your front. This piece right here will actually move out and adjust to how long your feet are, or your legs are. Nice feature, I like this one. And of course your standard up and down. But if you take a peek at this guy, this is basically a new truck. I'll go throughout because it is been hardly driven. Inside here, automatic headlights. If you work it with this guy right there, you pop that forward, switch this to automatic, press that, you never need to touch your headlights again, they just automatically work for you. You do have the mirror tuck, so again, if you're parked in a spot and you're pretty tight, you can tuck the mirrors with the power button right there. Interior dome lights, turn them on with the door or just off. Most people like them with the door, and then again, I can open the tailgate from here. Another little cubby there for you. I'll jump inside this guy and go through some of the options. You've got a really nice leather wrap steering wheel with the wood grain on top of as well. Very nice. Your lane departure right there is your audible sound. This is going to turn it on or off if I'm running out of a lane, if I'm wandering. Radar cruise control, I can set the length for the cruise control there, how far I'm going to sit from behind the car. This section here is going to control in there, which I'll show you in a second. Bluetooth everything, phone and all that is connected here. I can work the navigation system. I can work a bunch of different things with this guy right here. And this is my audio control. And then I can change modes through here or just shut the whole music down. I'll jump in, turn the truck on so you can see it inside. I'll play with some of those functions in there. So we'll start off with going through this guy. So digital speedometer. Turn this off. Digital speedometer on this guy. How far you can go on the tank. Trip, distance to empty, average fuel economy and current fuel economy. Compass in there. This is going to be your music, so if I turn this back on right there, you can go through your stations and actually control it again from here rather than having to reach over to the dash. Your lane departure. This is going to be your cruise, so if I set this up to drive, and I get into cruise control, radar ready, I can set how far I want it to be out. So that's the furthest out, and then closer depending on where I go. I've used this thing everywhere. I've gotten real comfortable to use it wherever I go more than 50 kilometers an hour. It's a super nice feature. The lane departure, you'll see it right there. It pops up, ready to go. And again, what else do we have in here? Messages, anything the car is trying to tell you will be there. And then your settings for the car, vehicle settings, brightness of your dash, couple different things right there. Maintenance reset. You can actually schedule in your actual maintenance with this guy into the dash for you as well. Vehicle settings, and then back to information. So let's go back up. Average fuel economy. I think this one right here is the one you're going to actually be on the most. It's a digital speedometer. And if you notice the top button there, it looks like a little truck with the neutral in there. If I start pressing this button, I can lower that rear end. Again, a nice little feature. If you're getting into a trailer or something like that, you'll see the BSM right here. That's blind spot monitors. That's going to be these guys over here. It's going to be those guys, the little cars on the side, and you also do have your turning signal there as well. So they're going to turn bright orange. They're actually brighter than the signals there, those little blind spot monitor guys. And now you can see we're sitting in full low. Runs through more of the features here for you. In the glove box, you get a large glove box in this guy, full leather wrapped. Lots of storage up there and inside here as well. 12-volt battery, a power outlet in there. One of the secret little compartments the Sequoia has is in there. I don't know what you'd stick in there, but it does have a secret little compartment. Of course, you got your drive mode. My sport select, I can actually, if I'm gearing up or gearing down, coming down a hill or trying to pass somebody, I can control that here. This is your, you can adjust your sensitivity of it. So not just your height, this is your height here. I can adjust how soft it is. So if I'm going, around corners or I got a trailer, I can set it to sport. But if I just want to cruise and not feel the road at all, hit comfort mode. It's amazing how much difference this actually makes. And then manual over here, I can manually adjust the height that I want the truck to ride at. But again, lots of neat little functions there to really help with towing and comfort of ride. This is like a locking rear differential. Essentially, it sets you up, and it's not an actual locking rear diff, but it sets you up so that if you get stuck in the snow or something like that, it's like locking in the hubs. The old days, having to get out and lock those in. In here, you're going to have a couple more power outlets, some USB ports here as well. I'll flip that open in your auxiliary out. This is the one that's going to hard push you to this guy, so if you want to hard attach your phone. You've also got air-conditioned seats, heated seats on both the driver and passenger, and then you've got dual climate control. If you hit sync, so if I go to this guy, turn it on, right now it's on air conditioning. If I hit sync, the driver, it's actually included the rear as well. If I press this button, the rear is out of there. But sync will allow the driver to control everything. You take this off and everybody can individually control their temperature separately, which is a nice little feature. Triple climate control in this guy. Turn that back down so it doesn't drown me out. And then your head unit here. And it is actually very easy to use. If I press the button back over here again, this guy, and I say, find McDonald's.
Which POI would you like?
I can talk to the thing all the way through, or I'll just hit the buttons. I like just hitting the buttons. You can phone them if you like. You can mark this one if it's your favorite. Hit go.
Starting guidance.
And it's going to give you multiple routes, but there really is only one route to take to our McDonald's in town here. So I'll pop this back out, hit OK, that's the one I want to go with.
Please proceed to the highlighted route, then the route guidance will start.
It tells you your distance, your time. You can zoom in and out real quickly here. And then one of the things I do like about this guy is that I can just hit one button and hit delete destination, and yes. But this navigation system is super easy to use. The voice command is really nice. You do have an audio set up here, so your rear DVD, Bluetooth, XM satellite, and again, this is the upgraded stereo. This thing's got 16 speakers in it, and it is amazing. That's how simple it is to actually get into your phone. Now I go into my settings, hit button, and off I go. So really easy to use. If you've not used this thing, it's a nice, easy setup. You do have your map card in here as well. Again, being almost a brand new vehicle, I tried to find some scratches, couldn't find any. You do have a locking glove box, lots of space in there, and then you do have one in here as well. I did almost forget one thing. You get backup camera in this guy as well. So the red line is 6 inches back from the bumper, and that center cross there is where your hitch is going to be. So you'll be able to see your hitch in there as well. Very nice vehicle, basically new. Come down and take a peek at it at Cochrane Toyota.